Yo, what's going on, yo? Welcome back to the channel, man. And today we'll be reacting to people don't know how to act in public anymore, and it's shocking. Video by Jordan Kang. Now, listen, okay? Yes, things are getting a little bit out of hand in these streets, bro. People is losing their absolute minds. Okay? We need to dial it back in, bros. Dial it back in. Somewhere along the line, y'all lost the plot, bro. Okay, go retrace your steps and find that Moog. I almost cursed, but find the plot, bro, and then bring it back. Cause somewhere along the lines, y'all lost that buoy. Listen, it's hurting me not to curse in these intros, man. I don't know what's going on right now, but yeah, video by Jordan Kang. Let's just get straight into the video, man. I'm not even gonna chat y'all heads off today. Let's go. What just happened?
People just people just talk in theaters now. I've gone to movies recently where I'm like, I see phones out.
I'm sorry, but your money, but my money, okay? Build your country.
Oh,
Huh?
wow. Okay.
Huh?
Love my job. I would have never done anything to jeopardize it.
Okay.
I've come to an interesting observation recently.
What's up, bro?
That nobody knows how to act in public anymore, and it shows.
Okay.
And no, I'm not talking about giving up your seat for the elderly or holding the door for the person behind.
Nah, listen to me, bro. If I'm sitting my black ass in that seat and I got there, you're gonna have to stand. I don't care. You are not obligated to my seat. That is a kindness that I just do not have in me to give. Get over it, bro. I don't care if you're a pregnant woman. I don't care if you're an 80-year-old woman. I don't care if you're a disabled war veteran. Stand. You'll be all right. You made it this far because you walked your old ass all the way to the back of this bus. I was going to make a joke right there, but I'm going to leave that alone.
Even though you should be doing those things, I'm talking about not reading the room.
Okay.
The complete lack of social awareness and lack of basic human decency.
Talk to me.
Tourists disrespecting the people and the country in whom they visit. People screaming and throwing things at performers at concerts and treating emergency situations as filming opportunities. Common sense and basic fellow human decency have gone out the window, replaced with entitlement, which is at an all-time high.
Crazy word.
And I'm here to break it down.
Okay. Talk to me,
Firstly, let's talk about Bri Merricks. She's an LA influencer known for video tutorials on makeup and lifestyle vlogs. She recently got fired from her job as a Mac manager because of this post.
Love my job. I would have never done anything to jeopardize it.
Where she outlined her entire day of the cash register, opening it up, counting all the money of thousands of dollars worth, holding up in this briefcase, showing what the briefcase looks like, taking it to the certain part of the airport, when she does it with timestamps.
Oh!
Are you getting the gist?
Yeah, you
Anyone
just, she is definitely giving somebody the blueprint on how to rob them, bro. Yeah, right now there was probably some dude with a hoodie and a ski mask and a little something in his jacket, you know what I mean? Just waiting to run up on her and be like, hey, hand over that freaking briefcase, bro. Or whoever was carrying it, I don't know. You know, it was not going to be a good time. So she definitely shouldn't have done that. I understand why she got fired.
Who was malicious could have easily
That was a risk.
stolen the money or potentially hurt herself and the people around her.
Facts.
Because they want to steal the money. And what's her response? To double down and say she wasn't doing anything wrong because the Mac brand encouraged her to film content. I'm sorry, did we forget that the internet is not a safe place? Especially when it involves moving large amounts of money around, what time they do it, where they do it, and how they can get to you. Okay? This is not okay. But clearly that common sense flew over this girl's head and got her fired. Rightfully so. But this is an example where someone was posting online without thinking.
I don't
An example.
I don't think bro realized that his mic His Mike is now the star of this freaking show, bro. He is now just the background character.
Of carefree ignorance and without understanding the repercussions her actions could have had onto herself and the people around her. And that leads me to my next topic of public spaces.
Normalize shutting the fuck up at the movie theater. Because I just had to leave the movie theater early because the yapping, it was insane. It was absolutely insane.
Right.
And unfortunately, this is not the first time I've had to leave a movie early because people kept on talking over the movie.
People just talk in theaters now. I've gone to movies recently where I'm like, I see phones on. Wow. When I was in New York, we went and saw The Lion King. People behind us were talking the whole fucking show in a normal voice. And I kept doing the look back. We'd look at each other and he would do the like, oh, that dude's getting pissed vibe and like do like a little nod. 5 minutes of quiet and then, yeah, well, the other thing that's happened, like, we can hear you.
Let's do.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, one thing that I do think we need to address as a society is the fact that there is an epidemic of fully grown adults who are playing shit.
What's going on? Why do I have captions on? I just realized that. My bad, chat. My bad. I was not paying attention to that.
From their phones at full volume in public, no headphones. And this is insane sociopathic behavior.
Screaming during concerts, throwing.
How about you stop the dog? How about you do that? That dog is not a big muscular dog, bro. Stop the dog. What are we talking about? People keep forgetting. I feel like people don't understand. I have to take my headphones off for this one because this is a serious thing. I feel like people don't understand that most dogs that y'all have, they are not so big and strong to where you can't just manhandle them. As a little child, like 15-year-old boy, me, myself, and I was stopping 2 fully grown pit bulls from fighting myself, while my mom and brother were just trying to throw water on them like a bunch of idiots. Like, no, that's not gonna stop them from fighting. You have to separate them. And nobody wanted to properly separate them because they were too scared to get into the fray. But I stopped them. 2 fully grown pit bulls. Dogs are really not 15 years old. I was probably 105 pounds at most. I was a skinny kid, okay? Short, little, stubby, little skinny kid, bro. Like, I'm sure you as a grown-ass woman can stop whatever freaking dog that was from attacking your little, whatever freaking dog that was. I didn't pay attention to what the dog breed was. But come on, man. Let's act like adults now. Y'all need to stop panicking over every little thing.
Things at performers, talking during movie theaters, having your TikTok on full blast in public transit, and having your dogs unleashed in public areas of the city.
No.
Why are we doing this?
I don't blame the dog. I don't blame the dog. I blame the owner for not training the dog properly.
He's right, you know.
Dogs are supposed to be trained if you want to walk them without a leash. They're supposed to have a proper level. They're supposed to have a certain level of training before they're allowed off leash outside into the public. So blame the owner. Do not blame the dog. I'm not going for none of that.
Spaces are not your bedroom. There are people around you, and the fact that you either don't care or are so preoccupied and focused on what you're doing that everything else around you doesn't matter goes to show that you weren't raised right, or there's something seriously wrong in our society if it signals to you that that's an okay thing to do.
Okay.
It's somehow empowering for you to be a nuisance. That's an okay thing to do. It's somehow empowering for you to be a nuisance to everyone else around you. And when you question these people, they get defensive. They don't back down. Let's not confuse self-expression and living your best life with just being an asshole to the public. It's easy to chop this up as main character energy and everyone else around you is an NPC that's living in your world. But I think there's a clear line between living your best life and making everyone else hate theirs. Nobody's saying don't sing in a concert, but if your vocals are louder than the headliner, maybe reel it in, sister. Nobody is saying your dog isn't friendly.
Okay. It's never, bro. What? Oh my days. Whoa.
But there have been too many cases of friendly dogs that have brutally attacked someone.
See? Do you see what I'm saying about failure of the owner? Why the fuck are these two little freaking puntable dogs running up to this big ass dog? And now if this big ass dog mauled those two little shits, they're gonna be calling for that big ass dog for him to get put down. That's some bullshit, bro. I'm not going for none of that. Even with the first clip. Whoops. That other dog was minding his business. And then the dog on the leash started it, bro. Granted, still failure on the owner. That dog should have still not reacted to that without, you know what I mean, some sort of go ahead from the owner. You're supposed to have those dogs trained like that. That no matter what is happening around them, they will not react until you give them the okay to react. So yes, that dog is still fucked up for doing that, and the owner still needs to be punished accordingly for not treating that dog well enough to have it off leash yet. But still, I want y'all to watch this video, bro. I want y'all to rewatch this clip. Whoa. Did he let the dog go? Hold on.
Brutally attacked someone.
Bro, owner's fault, bro. Owner's fault. He literally had that dog by the collar and let him go when he started being some sort of way instead of correcting him. Owner's fault. I will not blame that dog. I do not blame that dog at all. Owner's fault, bro. And then this nonsense. And that this nonsense. This nonsense. What are we talking about? Are you serious? Are you serious? Come on. You have these two little shits running up to this dog, and this dog is twice both of their sizes. Crazy. And look. Now you're getting in the freaking. What is this?
A 9-year-old child suffered life-altering injuries in Toronto because an off-leash dog in a child's playground charged it, dragged them to the ground, and attacked. This dog was already known to authorities because it already had a dangerous dog designation and was required to be on a muzzle in public and not be off-leash. And they were...
Why is the owner not been punished? Why has the owner not been punished? Is this a stray dog? Is that what you're trying to tell me? That it is a stray dog with no owner? No, that's not what you're trying to tell me, right? So why has the owner not been punished? Okay.
Required to see a trainer and provide evidence to animal services that they did. This culture of flexing about having one's dog off-leash has to change. I am particularly troubled by quote-unquote professional trainers that promise off-leash reliability so that people can take their dogs off-leash anywhere, like it's some sort of evidence of your amazing training skill and that you have an amazing dog.
People's dogs should be able to come to them on command regardless of whether you're in a leash or an off-leash area. And if you're in an on-leash area, the dog needs to be on fucking leash, period.
Leash
Fair.
your dogs, please.
Fair enough.
And disrupting public spaces has also become a trend online recently, where people would go into subways and blast cringy music until someone stops them.
If I put the speaker down, I lose.
Now, as a concept, this is crazy to me. How could you possibly think this is a good idea?
Damn! 10.2 million views? Chat, I'm doing the wrong shit. Reacted to these videos. I need to go be a public menace, bro.
Oh, I see. Social media tells them it's a good idea through views and likes.
Right.
Okay, I just checked the comments of this video and he may have been doing it satirically. The people say that he doesn't mute and then adds the music afterwards and he just holds the speaker for the clip. I'm not sure how true that is, so I found this other guy, and I think he is actually playing.
If that is the case, clap it up, Chad. He just finessed the fuck out of everybody. He just finessed 10 million views out of everybody with not even playing the speaker for real. Clap it up. Clap it up. He's probably didn't even speak in that train station. He probably did his voiceover after the fact because we can't even see it. Finesse the fuck out of everybody. Fuck.
Music, you can see people in the background turn their heads.
Gotta stay hydrated, chat.
But I don't even think it's about online fame and notoriety anymore. I think it's deeper. It's their sense of entitlement to think that this is an okay behavior and an okay thing to do. You think Tiffany's gonna post that clip of her screaming her lungs out at the Billie Eilish concert? Probably not. She's just doing it for her own memories, just at the expense of everyone else around her, who also paid just as much to be there as much as her.
Hey man, to be fair, if she is enjoying it at a level that's beyond everyone else's, can you really blame her for that? No. Like, she's there to enjoy herself, to enjoy that concert, okay? She's not at fault for that. She's literally doing what she paid to do. Go to this concert and enjoy it and have a good time. You can't be mad at her for that. Yeah, I get it. It's a little bit annoying, okay? It's like, oh, shut up, bro, blah, blah, blah. You can't be mad at her for enjoying the concert, bro. She paid to be there. She get to enjoy it how she wants to enjoy it. And she just is so passionate about Billie Eilish that she has to sing from her soul. And there's nothing wrong with that. So I'm not even mad at that one, to be honest with you. Like, the only ones so far that I've seen that are genuinely worth talking about are the Unleashed Dogs. And even that, I feel like the topic isn't being spun correctly, and the people playing blasted music in the trains and stuff like that. Those are the only ones so far that I feel actually warranted being talked about. But that one with that lady just enjoying herself at that Billie Eilish concert, bro, let her have that, bro. She paid to be there.
You think Jack is heckling the performer or the comedian because he's doing it for his own Instagram?
What?
Heck no. He's doing it because he thinks that's the right thing to do. It's gonna help comedians farm clips. No one wants to be interrupted during a rehearsed practice performance. Even comedians. I interviewed a comedian about this in my previous video and touched upon whether heckling and crowd work is ruining stand-up comedy. You can check that video up there. But
shameless plug.
It's not the right thing to do. And if you still don't believe that people don't know how to act in public anymore, just look at the poster girl outfit trend.
Good morning. So I don't know if I'm just old, but I just looked up what poster girl outfit is, and those outfits, I thought they were used for like sexy time and for...
You know, my girl wanted to get one of these to wear out when we went out on a date. I feel like she said it as a joke to try to rage bait me, but it kind of worked a little bit because I was like, I just kind of like gave her a little side eye and like, I didn't say nothing. And she kind of just was able to tell off of the look that I was not going for none of it, and she let it go. So that was cool. That was fun.
I mean, seriously, when I looked this up, I honestly thought this was just for the bedroom, but no, people are actually going outside in public, walking, going to restaurants, going to movies,
they just got everything out.
There's a universal dress code when you go outside in the public, and this is edging the line to what is acceptable. I can just imagine trying to be a parent with young kids, and people are blasting music with curse words in them in a public park, groups of people wearing these outfits, and you start to wonder, where did we go wrong? People forgot how...
You know where I feel like we went wrong? As soon as the internet became a place to where having one of these out, you know what I mean, just in public like this, when this started happening, that's when people started losing their shits. As soon as people realized that you recording shit and posting it online will make you so much money and bring you all this attention that you just, if you're not doing it, you're freaking dumb. That's when people started losing it. And then they always kept trying to one-up each other and keep trying to be the next most viral sensation, the next best clip, the next million views on this video, or posting this clip to get this much views so I can make this much money. It's all just about money at the end of the day, bro. It's just greed. That's all it is. Humanity's greed has been at the center of most of the world's problems, if not all of the world's problems. This is just what I believe, okay? This is just what I think. Greed, man's greed, is the main contributor to why the world is going to shit, okay? Niggas is greedy because they want the fame or the money, bro, okay? They want that. They want that lifestyle that they can flex on the internet for a bunch of strangers, okay? Niggas is greedy. They want the power to be able to do whatever the fuck they want, and nobody can't tell them otherwise. Because why? It's my money. Okay, fuck nigga. I get to decide how I spend that shit. It's just greed. That's what I feel. I feel like it's just greed.
How to dress for certain occasions. Here's an example of a girl who thought these shorts was business casual for an interview. And guess what? She immediately was dress coded and could not be accepted for the interview.
So I just got dress coded during an interview, and then they decided to reschedule the interview with me for tomorrow. But before they rescheduled, the lady was like, "Would you like to come back? Like go change and then come back?" And I was like, "No. These are the shorts. Let me turn to the side for y'all. These are the shorts."
Like, please, what do you think? What do you think? Do you think these are business casual shorts?
Oh,
and if you're
let me move out of your way. My fault.
Please, what do you think? What do you think? Do you think these are business casual shorts? And if you're still not convinced, just go to Japan, Thailand, or any big tourist destination, and you'll see what I mean.
You are not welcome here. I'm sorry, but your money, that's my money, okay?
What'd that say? An Israeli tourist in Thailand sparked outrage after refusing to remove her shoes at a restaurant, a common custom in many Thai establishments. Yes. Like, if y'all know I like Eastern culture, right? Like, I like Japanese culture. I like anime. I know a little bit about their culture. And, like, a big thing for a lot of those Eastern countries is take off your dirty outside shoes in my house, in my place of business. Take your shoes off. Keep your dust and dirt outside where it belongs. And that's just I feel like that's common knowledge for anybody who has done any bit of research into these places to either travel or live for one reason or the other. I feel like that's common knowledge. So this is just... Oh.
What do you mean by
that? Your country.
When asked to follow the rules, she reportedly insulted the staff and said, "My money builds your country." Wow.
Wow. Okay. The guy was going, "We pay to be here. We can stay here for as long as we want. We can scream as loud as we want."
No, you
You're in
cannot.
a residential city. You are on some private road. You have no respect for the locals. You've got no respect for us who've been woken up by this, basically. It actually made me feel embarrassed to be a tourist, because now that's what they think all tourists are going to be like.
Is it just me, or have I been seeing way too many videos lately of foreigners straight up disrespecting Thailand? From this lady screaming...
And you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy, fam? What's mad? They'll see somebody like me and immediately think, never mind, bro. Y'all already know where I was.
Screaming, "My money built your country," because she got asked to take her shoes off. To people blasting speakers at full volume on the BTS SkyTrain for a TikTok video. And then this one claiming that Thai people are rude and should speak to her only in English. Listen, this country opens its doors to us.
You are a foreigner! What are you talking about? Only speak to you in English. You are in their country. You are the dumbass bitch speaking gibberish to these people. Oh. Speaking their native language, you dumb fuck. You're in their house now. What? Okay. And do y'all notice a common trend with all of these people in these clips? I genuinely feel bad for the good ones, bro. I know I made that joke already, and I'm gonna continue to make it every time. I feel bad for the good ones, bro, because yo, Alright, bro. Come on,
And Thai
man.
people are some of the most welcoming and kind-hearted people I've ever met. And if you're kind and respectful to them, they will show it back to you 100 times more.
And I've done my fair share of solo traveling, from Kenya to Japan to Spain, Italy, but never in my imagination would I think to exercise my American or Western birthright to just crap and be rude to foreigners as if I'm better.
Let me tell y'all something. And I feel like I don't need to tell y'all this because y'all watch my videos for one reason or the other. Appreciate y'all time. You know what I mean? I know I'm mean to y'all a lot of the times, but fuck it, y'all deserve it.
Wow.
Look, you're not entitled to jack shit in this world, bro. Not the freaking clothes on your back, not the shoes on your feet, not the job that you work at, not the car that you drive. The only thing you're entitled to is birth and death, my nigga. That's the only two things you are entitled to. You're entitled to be born if you are conceived, and you're entitled to die. Let me rephrase that. I can't say you're entitled to life, okay? Because then that's a... that goes into a whole pro-life, pro-choice thing, and I'm not trying to do that, bro. I'm really not. You choose if you want to have that baby or not, bro. I don't care. It's not my problem.
He ain't lying.
Okay? But if you are born, is what I'm trying to say. If you are born, if you are conceived, kept, and born, that sounded crazy. Fucking A. I'm going to keep it pushing, though. You are entitled to living, and you are entitled to die. Fuck. That was crazy. That sounded mad. Holy hell.
Better than them. What is this? This isn't in the spirit of traveling. You're supposed to be enriched by a new culture, appreciate and respect the new culture, learn from the people, not just terrorize and be rude to them as if you're better than them. Like,
you're not.
What? Here's another clip where the McDonald's manager was clearly having almost a stroke or a heart attack or some medical emergency, but what are people doing? They're going to the fryer and getting the fries for themselves.
What?
Me at McDonald's on Lindell, man. Check in. Look at my boy on the fries, cuz. Look at she over here drooling. Come on, baby girl.
Even if she wasn't having the medical emergency, are we really just not going to make sure she's alright?
You the
Bro's
manager,
right.
man. You supposed to do better than this.
Do better, manager. I'm sorry. Can you just help the manager and see if they're okay? What happened to basic human decency? Why are we so consumed with our own lives and getting what's ours and being our own main character that we cannot think for a second about how our actions and how we dress affect other people, and to show a little bit of empathy for the people around us? Before the internet, people would be publicly shamed, have dirty looks thrown at them, and be confronted and be so embarrassed that they would never do it again. But I think with social media, people are blurring the line with what is acceptable and what is not acceptable in public areas. And their social security, their social awareness and sense of security is at an all-time low. Doing things without care, thought, or common decency for the other people around you is getting to a boiling point, and it's spiraling. What used to be fun communal events have become, oh, I'm a side character in someone else's story, and now I'm being flashed by a cooch I did not expect to see.
I beg your
Also, I know I said I wasn't going to talk about being polite and giving a receipt for someone who's elderly.
What? Wait. What? Okay. Alright, bro.
But I found this guy on Facebook. He's a blind, deaf father, and he thinks it's an unpopular opinion to be polite to strangers. Like,
No. Let me stop you there, Jordan. That's not what he said. Being polite to somebody is very much different from what bro said. Bro said you owe people, strangers, politeness. No, the fuck I do not. I don't owe you shit. You are not entitled to someone else's kindness. It is that person's decision to be kind to you. You are not entitled to their kindness. Don't get it twisted, chat. Y'all can watch my videos as y'all do, but I'm not entitled to y'all liking my video. Are you getting what I'm putting down? Yeah. You're not entitled. Nobody owes you politeness. Nobody owes you kindness. No. It's their choice if they want to be kind or polite to you, bro. They don't owe that shit to you. That is not something I will ever try to subscribe to, bro. You owe them. They owe you freaking kindness. They owe you politeness. No, they don't. No, they do not. If that person chooses to spit in your face, they have every right to do so. Granted, they're going to suffer repercussions regardless of whether that might be dealing with the authorities or getting their ass whipped. But that's their choice to make. They don't owe you not to spit in your face. If a nigga decided to walk up to me and step on my shoes and look me in my face like I'm a bitch and won't do shit about it, and then when I smack the shit out that nigga and then we end up tussling in the street and my black ass getting arrested because I'm black, that's a decision. That's a decision that we both made. I could have kept it pushing and just cleaned my shoes once I got home. I got some shit to clean my shoes in the closet. It's really not that big a deal. But I felt disrespected, and I'm not going to take that lying down. So I pressed him about it, and now we ended up in the situation we ended up in. But that is not what I had to do, right? I didn't owe him a reaction. I didn't have to react the way he wanted me to react. Do you understand what I'm getting at? Nobody owes you kindness. You owe nobody kindness. That is a decision you make for yourself if you want to be a kind person or not to strangers. Let's not get that freaking confused. All right? That is one thing I will not ever.
Heart just goes out to this guy. How could you think that being polite is an unpopular opinion? How did we get here? Why do people just always assume the worst and always rude to people nowadays? Like, what has happened? I can't imagine how many rude things and encounters this father has been through to think that this is now an unpopular opinion. So, but I want to know what you think. Do you feel like people have forgotten about?
Nah, I don't feel. As a matter of fact, let me hear
public decency and online safety. Do you feel like society is rewarding this reckless behavior in the real world? Share your thoughts in the comments. I want to discuss. And if you like this video, maybe subscribe.
All right, go wait. Listen. Shout out to JK for the video, man. Not JJK, JK, okay? But, yeah, you don't owe nobody kindness. Nobody owes you kindness, bro. All right? Don't just go expecting people to be kind to you. You know how I know nobody owes you kindness? Because here's an interaction we have all had. Every single one of us, okay? You have said good day, good morning, whatever the fuck, to some random stranger. It might not even be a stranger. It might be someone in your own family or friend group, someone you know personally, and they don't say shit back to you. They give you no sort of, good afternoon, or how are you? Nothing. You just say good day, good afternoon, whatever the fucking they just kept it pushing. Didn't even look in your fucking direction. That wasn't very polite of them. They owe me a good afternoon because I fucking spoke to them. Where the fuck no, the fuck they don't, nigga. Stop getting that shit twisted. Nobody owes you kindness. Nobody don't owe you shit. Nobody don't owe you shit. You don't owe nobody shit. Let's not get lost in that sentiment, bro. That you are required to be a kind person to random people you don't know. No, you are not. Is it a good thing to be a kind person to random people? Yes. But it is not a requirement. Alright, that's all I gotta say on that. Put my button at, man. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video, chat. Fuck. It's about the stupidest conversation I done had today. Peace.